If you have your sun, moon, or rising in Capricorn, this is everything you need to know about your May horoscope. All the other signs, keep on scrolling. Your videos are coming. Capricorn, I know you really want to hear about May, but we've got to touch on April before we dive in. You probably experienced some sort of major shift in your relationship with the world around you. Maybe a shift in your personal beliefs, the politics, your understanding of the world, especially on the 7th and the 12th when Mercury and Venus ended their retrogrades. If there was some sort of major conversation or a project or negotiation that got delayed or sidetracked, or if you were struggling with writer's block or a lack of creativity, that also started to subside. Also on the 12th, we had this wild full moon in Libra that brought a moment of transition to your life in the public and your professional life. So maybe a contract ends, maybe you left a job, maybe you're stepping into a new job or accepting more responsibility at work. This could have also looked like a big shift with a main relationship in your life, a living situation, or maybe one of your personal goals or one of your manifestations finally came to fruition. On the 17th, Mars entered Leo, and you might have started to accrue some debt. So you were probably focused on paying down debt, setting boundaries with your budget, having uncomfortable conversations about finances with roommates, lovers, etc. And this could have also given you the courage to do some inner work and focus on healing and addressing some of the emotions that you tend to ignore and repress. By the 19th, the sun entered Taurus, and thank the heavens, you started having more fun. You were focused on hobbies, activities that really light you up. You're connecting with people who also just bring you more joy. You felt like putting yourself out there romantically. You were investing in your romantic relationships. You're exploring your sexuality, and you're just really ready to chase after your creative desires and visions. But we are here to talk about May, so let's get into it. Hi, if you're new here, I'm Stephanie Campos. I'm a professional astrologer. I write the monthly horoscope column for Cosmopolitan, and I have a monthly horoscope segment on NBC. Capricorn. May 2nd, you might be dealing with some sort of gaslighty vibes in your family or in your personal life when Venus and Neptune come together in the sign of Aries. For some, this could be healing and compassionate interactions with others as you navigate the past. For others, maybe there are people in your life that you're trying to connect with, but they are negating your lived experience. If this is the case, do not take their version of the truth as the absolute truth, and do not doubt yourself. This is a day where boundaries can blur and we are feeling emotional and sentimental. So listen to your body, take some time alone to recharge if necessary, and drink extra water. Your intuition is also bing, like out of control. Pay attention to it and your dreams as well. On May 4th, Pluto is going to go retrograde in the sign of Aquarius. For you, this is going to bring up fears and insecurities regarding your relationship with stability, security, and your finances. There could be some change in a contract or a work situation, or maybe you're even dealing with imposter syndrome. On the 10th, Mercury is going to enter Taurus, and this is going to bring some exciting and lucky news your way. You could learn about a new opportunity, receive an invitation, or maybe even meet someone who you have a romantic spark with. Maybe you're ready to put yourself back out there in the dating world, or you have like a surge of creative inspiration when it comes to chasing after one of your goals. On the 12th, we have this wild full moon in Scorpio, and it is going to bring a shift to your friendships. So maybe there is a connection that has overstayed its welcome. Maybe there's a frenemy in your midst. Maybe you need to have a raw, honest, and vulnerable conversation with a friend. This could also look like just a big party, getting together with a bunch of people, or focusing on cultivating connections with a group that makes you feel like you are seen and you belong. This could also coincide with a major development regarding one of your goals or aspirations as well. On the 20th, the sun is going to enter Gemini, and this is going to add more pressure to your daily routine. So maybe you're taking on more at work, you're taking on more responsibility at home, and it can just feel like your schedule is really maxed out. This is going to serve up lessons in setting boundaries and prioritizing your relationship with your overall well-being and your health. This is also a time where you are gaining more visibility and attention for what you do on the daily and for projects that you have been really committed to and working away really hard on. On the 22nd, Venus in Aries is going to form a trine with Mars and Leo. And this is great energy for just connecting with your chosen family, for feeling grateful and supported for the people who show up for you day in and day out. It's also lovely energy for releasing the past, making amends, and also for working on something exciting behind the scenes. Maybe there is some sort of contract or potential opportunity that is under wraps but in development, and you're feeling excited about what could come next. On the 24th, Saturn is going to enter Aries for the first time since 1996 through 1999. And for you, this is going to serve up cosmic lessons regarding your home, your relationship with family, and the past. So for some, this could look like setting important boundaries with family members or even roommates. Maybe there are changes or difficulties that you're dealing with regarding your home or living situation. And it can also ultimately help you release the past. On the 25th, Mercury moves into Gemini, and on the 26th, we have a new moon in Gemini. And for you, this energy together is going to help you change your habits, kick bad habits, replace them with something more productive or that leads to like a better work-life balance in your life and can bring you closer to some of your goals and dreams. It could also bring a new fur baby into your life. It could look like some sort of shift in your daily routine, like maybe you are starting to travel for work, or you are going on camera for work, or you are helping out a family member more or a friend when they need it most, but on a more consistent and regular basis. Or maybe you're trying a new workout class and you really like it and you're sticking with it. If you enjoyed your monthly horoscope, you can tune into your daily horoscope over on my podcast, Daily Horoscope for Your Zodiac Sign with Stephanie Campos. Thanks so much and see you next month.